subject at hand, on a subject on which I do not claim expertise, but only Jesus Christ. It may be a subject which you are familiar with, but by the presence of God, I think I'll present it in an effective manner, in a diligent manner, believing that my voice will be eloquent and bold enough to capture every ear that will be rendered to my presentation this morning. I will come over to my presentation.
Amen.
I have decided to entitle my presentation this morning to say, what will you hold? If you cannot hold, then what can you ask? If you are given an opportunity to say, can you ask something, and I promise I'll give it to you, what can you ask? I want us to assume we are not in Johnson Auditorium, but we are in the United States in the Parliament, where we have Mr. Simuba as the Minister of Information. We have so many people like Mr. Shaziu as the President of the United States. We are there. Now, before we took our flight back to Zambia, they said, before you go, ask, what do you want us to give you? What can you ask? It is my sermon this morning. And I would love to invite you all with me to turn into your Bibles in the book of 2 Kings, chapter 2, reading verse 1 to 9. But my focus is dedicated on verse 9. That's where our answer is. On the question to say, what can you ask? We find a passage here, a very familiar passage, where we find the two friends, Elijah and Elisha. Elisha and Elijah were friends who stayed on this planet, so-called earth, for so many years. They were friends, but on a very simple thing, Elisha did not possess the characteristics of Elijah. Elijah was a man of God. He is also the one who prayed that let it not rain for 3 years and a half, and it did. They lived on it. It came to pass, I'm now reading on verse 1. It came to pass when God wanted to take Elijah away from Elisha and take him to heaven. They both lived in Judah. Now Elijah told Elisha, the Lord I serve is about to take me away from you, and here he sent me to go in Bethel. Can you please remain? Elisha said, as long as you live, as long as the Lord lives, I will not tarry. I am going with you. Mark this statement. I will not remain and go with you. They started off from Gilgal. They went to Bethel. When they reached Bethel, think Elisha could sense something. When they started off, Elijah said, they are going to Bethel, the Lord has sent me. When they reached Bethel, Elijah changed his statement and said, they are going to Jericho, the Lord has sent me to Jericho. Then the signs of the prophet in Jericho told Elisha, the person you are following, are you aware that the Lord is taking him away from you? He maintained his statement. He said, yes, I know. Hold your peace. Is there anyone here who endeavors to hold his or her peace? Elijah changed again from Jericho. Elijah said, I'm going somewhere else. He said, I'm going somewhere else where the Lord has sent me. He mentioned about 3 places, but Elisha maintained his same statement. Whenever they reached, they went to Jericho. In Jericho, people in Jericho said, Elisha, the person is about to leave you. Are you aware of that? Yes, I know. God will peace. He did not tarry. In all situations, Elijah told his friend, and the funny thing, Elijah had no hair on his top of the head. The hair was just halfway. That is how Elisha was. It is not that he was born, but it is the way in which he was born. Without hair. Can we imagine? And what happened in verse 9? Elijah said, now Elisha, you refused to tell me in all situations, in all the places I have passed with you. Now, before I leave you, I want you to ask me, what can I do to you? Elisha said, I want the double portion of your spirit to be on me. One may think, and he said, Elisha was a qualified idiot. How can someone ask a double portion instead of asking something which is eternal? Can you ask someone in this nation, you say, you go in his office with a balance. He made a statement to say, all those with balances, come in my office. As you go in his office, you sit. Before you even greet him, he said, what can I do to you before you leave my office? Can you say, I want the balance to be doubled? Or can you say, I want the wisdom in you to be doubled in you? What can you say? Elisha said, I want the double portion of you to be in me. Now, what is there is very simple, my fellow saints. God had to let Elijah know that his time is at hand. Soon he will leave the earth. What Elijah did, he went in all the different schools of the prophets, not to let them know that I am going somewhere, but he went there to pass his last exhortations and blessings. If you are told that next month you are dying, what can you do apart from selling all your property? So that no one can consume those things. We have to think critically and twice, forward, back, left, right, and center, on answering the question, what can you ask? It was a very simple question, but if we think critically, it was something terrible and confusing. When they left Jericho, Elijah said something. They went, and on the way to where Elijah wants to be taken away, and mind you, Elijah is the transport of the whirlwind. If you see the whirlwind today, you say it is witchcraft. But Elijah, the transport he used from earth to heaven, he used it. That's what the Bible tells me. I don't know what is indicated in the Bible. Now, when they left Jordan, they wanted to cross the river. Something happened. A miracle happened. Elisha had few or little faith, but he did not doubt in his faith. As we have no shortage of doubt in our faith. They stood hither and thither near Jordan, trying to cross, and the river was full of water. Elisha wondered, how are we going to cross this great river? Elijah said, why not? What Elijah did was to take out his mantle. He wrapped it very nicely. The mantle he had. As they were standing, Elijah and Elisha, then Elijah across the house. Because we can't walk on water. In the twinkling of an eye, my dear saints, Elijah spotted his mantle on the water, and the waters parted. They both moved. Same like on the Israelites, where Moses had to mantle the water with the hand. Are you going to dismantle the problems you are facing through this morning? Just reading on the book. Just reading special education, psychology, and other things. Do you have in mind that the problems you are facing today must be a testimony? As they moved, my fellow saints, they went to the place where God said, you will be taken. Many are the times when we walk from home, whatever, we want to come back, whatever, home we work. Go to the intercity to wait for the bus. Maybe you have a ticket for 11 hours, 12, 14, 19, whatever time. You may think of departing that time. They went there as they were seated. They were seated. As this time was on hand, but the time was at hand. Elijah knew to say, any time I'm going away and I'll leave my friend. The whirlwind came in the twinkling of an eye. It was like a miracle, my fellow believers. And it found Elijah and Elisha engaged in a serious discourse, encouraging Elijah on the issues of heaven. Then Elisha was taken away. It took time, my fellow believers, for Elisha to believe my friend has left me. He went with his mantle. Elisha felt even to bring, he was just like looking at his friends being taken away. As he looked there, he just saw the mantle of Elisha coming down. The mantle dropped down. Then Elisha said, that very mantle I am going to give it today. I suspect all his miracles are in that mantle. Elisha picked the mantle. He started going back, I assume, he felt to where he was just a little. As he was going, mind you, when on River Jordan, when Elisha spotted the water separated rivers. Now, when Elisha was coming back, he found the river. The funny thing, now Elisha wondered, how am I going to cross this river? Because the person who had miracles is no more to me. The way Elijah went to heaven, it is a type and figure of like Jesus, of his ascension to heaven, not making any difference with Enoch. Would you never think, this morning you just see me forget you? What will you conclude? The way I'm speaking here, I just look up and down. Instead, you also run, pushing each other, going out saying it's a ghost. How much faith do you have in the things of the Lord? How much faith do you have in the things you are doing? Many a times when we see our friends passing in the first assignment I wrote here on George Benson, when I came in 2016, I got it 20%. 20%, and I kept that assignment. It is too home. Then, can you imagine? 20% is 90%. I remember Mrs. Mumba was the highest. The only issue we can suspect is she had the leakage. We can't say she started. We can't say she started. mind the statements. I'm submitting unto us, my fellow believers, that let's mind what he said. Since Elisha said the double portion, she also wanted the lady also tried to dismantle, but he was doubting. The moment he threw the mantle, the waters parted, he lost. And the Bible tells me that his spirit was doubled as his wish, as his prayer. And people wondered to say, oh, what is this? As he was going back to kill their home place, he found little children. If you read some Bible commentaries, he found little children. And those children began laughing at Elisha as I alluded earlier that he had no hair. Oh, hair. They started laughing at him because his spirit was doubled without knowing what happened. The Bible tells us that the hyenas came and fed themselves to those little children. Have it in mind, my fellow believers, the moment we begin laughing at someone who do well, not knowing if it is the devil who will come and make us fail 2 times from 20%, it will be now 10%. Because we are laughing at someone who is anointed. We are laughing at someone who is studying instead of dropping it or her who will do. What can you ask in his office? May I have, sir, with your permission, my balance doubled? Or may I have your wisdom doubled in me? In summation, I am speaking all these things without fear of contradiction and without fear of intimidation from the devil. He has no power, no room in our lives. We are sons and daughters of the living God. That's why we are peculiar people. I speak any weapon formed against us not to prosper. I speak any weapon of darkness, any powers of principality. I uproot and cast them under the feet of Jesus Christ. One who died for us. And as we look there, I see him coming, breaking the eastern sky, and we all rise and say, our Master has come. That is my prayer this morning. I don't know. I declare and decree, no matter how we may fail to solve the prayer mathematics, whatever course you are solving, I declare this morning that the day will come when we say, I have made it. Amen. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. When we look at Elijah, the way he went to heaven, we look at Enoch, the way he went to heaven, we look at Elijah, Jesus, and Enoch. All it is the same. We can say that Elijah went to heaven in a way that it was something miraculous, something which without your spirit you cannot believe it. It was something profound. That is the matter, the way he went. It was a miracle when the chariot and horses came. Don't know what you are thinking about. Don't know what you are talking about those things you are doing. I do not know, but the only thing